Yeah, how do we know it's the first day of the week? Is Moon Day the literal name of it? That would make sense. Goblin Village. It would be all the way down here. Whoops.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Whoa. What the heck are you?
This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong.
I must be doing it wrong.
What a waste!
Oh, there's two of them. Oh, there's two of them.
Stay behind me!
I screwed this up. I shouldn't have made Moss charge. This is bad. This is bad. Bad.
Run them through!
Oh, these things are not that strong?
Become as dust.
Wow, okay, they're not that strong. Weird. Roulette bone plates. Those are some crazy looking creatures, I must say. Cool. Crazy. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I can't tell. This me. This month 3, is that what that is? It doesn't really tell you anywhere. Oh, Kiston, hello. Seeing you, Keston nods under his coat. You notice a suit of armor. A sword hangs at his belt. The guard is ready to fight. I'm happy to see you, my Baron. While we were waiting for you, I've had enough time to choose a good place for an ambush. I received your letter, Keston, and came as soon as I could. Thank you, Your Grace. I've decided you'd like to see this place with your own eyes. The Mashtu shrine is on the other side of the hill. I suggest we set ambush right here. The visibility is good, so we can watch the cultist unnoticed and choose the right moment to strike. If you wish, you can examine the location. What do you know about Lamashtu? Kissin frowns. Not much, Your Grace, but I've heard some things. Goblins, kobolds, and other wild beasts worship her. She helps them to breed, protects their young. As for people, the blessing of Lamashtu is too dangerous for them. A woman can give birth to something so terrible that the villagers might decide to drive a mother and child out of from the village, or even worse. You can go down and take a look at the shrine. The scouts who've been watching the cultists told me about hideous rituals that were performed here. The cultists disfigure and mutilate themselves, shriek like demons, and copulate in the mud. Ugh. Kitson frowns in disgust. I just can't imagine who the right mind, except for goblins, would ask Lamashtu for help and agree to be part of this abomination. I must leave. Wait for me here.
I won't be halted.
Okay. Let's quick save. What are we looking at here? Some loot there.
We do it my way. Head on!
It sounds like it's storming outside or something. Or it might just be really, really windy. And no, it's not the game. Oh, it's really windy. 31? Ooh, our first thunderstorm on Wednesday. Oh, of the year. I love it. Middle shard of a ring. Is that possibly the one ring to rule them all?
Onwards!
Ducky. Okay. That's pretty much all.
We do it my way.
The stone is covered with strange images. Flat stone is covered with blood and littered with skulls and bones, all that is left from nauseating rituals.
It is done.
Statue portrays Mother of Monsters, a pregnant woman with three-eyed jackal head and feathered wings. So Tristan succeeded that lore check, which is good.
I won't be halted.
Oh, mushrooms. I miss some mushrooms. There. Alright.
I lead. You follow.
Before we begin this, do a quick save. I guess this is like the right time. It just so happened to be the right place. Are we ready? Kissin shakes his head. Not today. Come back later and we'll get them when they least expect us. Huh. So today isn't the right day. Um... 12. Well, this is 11 here.
bottle of wine would be nice. Or maybe two. But no, not on a march. And when we get back to the capital, I'll better just have a mug of beer. Just one. Don't want to make things worse.
Nice. First time in a while. Okay, is it the day? Oh, fire day. I bet you that's Friday. So if today is fire day. Saturday, 12 would be Sunday, 13.
Sir Tristram.
Would be Moon Day,
Sounds
right?
like the name of a knight in a ballad.
Thank you, Valerie. But I could hardly be a knight. I don't like fighting, and even less do I like fighting for sport.
Oh boy. That usually doesn't happen in that order. Okay, so this is Sunday here. Actually, hold on. Quick save. There it is. Perfect. I'm ready, Kessin. Let's get those cultists. Come to me, Lamashtu's children. Today we praise our great mother who imbued Adela's cub. Praise be the mother. Glorious day, we are here, Lamashtu. Female cub. The goddess took cub mother's life as payment. What a worthless female she was. Only to something something. That was the best time to surprise them. Onwards!
We do it my way.
Wait, just getting away. Just let him get away. Aww. I want you to try and... Wait, maybe don't confuse. Maybe just hold.
Bring it!
Actually, will save. Of course.
Repent!
Let's hear
Consider me provoked.
Let's strike as one!
Catch the fleeing cultist. Okay, hold on. Miri attacks cultists with... Oh! Amiri uses her cleaving finish. Frost Greatsword +1 hit. 30 damage to cultist. That is awesome. Okay, hold on. That'll sell decent. That'll sell decent. That'll sell. That'll sell. Crushing bone, hear me. Each word I speak shall turn to stone. The world shall shudder at my word. Open your eyes and see. The world becomes beautiful. Burnt forest stretching to the horizon. Mounds of bodies, blackened skies, skulls littering the coasts like gravel. I, the one who renders the flesh of her enemies, take in this beauty. All living things tremble at my sight. Bow to me, search. Search the children of Shellen. Tear them apart, destroy them. No, transform them. Grant them the gift of rebirth. Let them become beautiful, befitting the beauty I shall bring into this world. O great Lamashtu, the eater of hearts, reveal your truth to us. We hear your call. All of you shall live in a better world. Curse Pazuzu, the flying worm. He shall fall in this war. Soon, myriads of warriors under my command. The mountains themselves shall crumble at our feet. Burn all. Make the world beautiful. The ground thirsts for blood. I thirst for beauty. Give birth to beasts. I shall. Dang. Okay. So he went this way. Right? Oh. The triumph over the wicked Lamashtu cultists proved incomplete. Some villain, or villainess, had slipped away under the cover of darkness and into a narrow gorge amongst the rocks. Without a second thought, our brave Baron, loyal Keston, and their comrades in arms rushed after the fleeing figure. The figure clad in black was briefly visible in the dark. The villain had gotten far ahead of us. At the last moment, the Baron noticed their prey had turned aside and disappeared behind rocks. So I would need to roll a 13 for that. Or an 11. After they decided to take a shortcut to catch the cultist by surprise, the party started climbing up the stone ridge. I have a higher chance of getting this one, I think. Nice. Climbing in the darkness is a difficult task. It's not a joke. When you try to catch a stable rock and hear the small stones crumble under your feet. Several times it seemed our heroes were out of luck, but their stubbornness and the thought of the runaway cultists gloating about eluding them gave them strength. Moments later, we were at the top. So our heroes found themselves at the top, and just in time, the cultist barely visible in the darkness was threading his way through the gorge directly beneath them. It seemed the cultist was so focused on finding his footing, he didn't notice his pursuers perched above him. Giving the Baron a chance to strike. What will our heroes do next? Choose character. We'll do this one, right? We failed a strength check but succeeded at an intimidation check. The boulders rumbling down the slope, the column of dust, and the triumphant cries from above. That would be enough for Lamashtu herself to turn tail. That would... the cultist wasn't any better. He lost his footing, and his escape turned into an awkward tumble, causing him to trip and stumble amongst the rocks. Darkness failed to cover the peculiar way the runaway walked. The robed figure was limping badly, dragging their right leg. Despite that, the cultists vanished in the darkness without trace. The party followed to the edge of the plateau where the flatlands began. Holy wow! As our brave heroes reached the edge of the plateau, the vastness of the Camelands opened before them, an ocean of high grass as far as the eye could see. A beautiful sight, but finding our quarry in this green sea would prove impossible. With our heads down and hopes lost, we descended to where a small streamlet flowed amongst the stones, and then, there before us, good fortune! In his haste, our villain had run through the high grass, leaving a trail for all to see. The party immediately set off, driven by a single desire to capture the criminal who dared to escape the punishment of the Baron and had led us to his unwelcome chase. We moved as swiftly as we could, but even the ground seemed to fight us. Rock gave way to mud, which grew deeper as we marched on and seemed to grab at our boots. Even the wind began to rise, lashing at our cloaks, and a foul scent filled the air, sure signs we were heading towards the gnarl marshes. Soaking wet and exhausted, our heroes came upon a cabin at the edge of a swamp. According to Keston, it was a hunter's lodge, owned by Doomra, a hunter who lived there alone. I think we've been there before, right? And was known for a great temper and little patience. It also looked as if it might be a place where the cultists would seek shelter. It was unlikely the runaway would brave the depths of the gnarl marshes in the middle of the night. So, the Baron pushed the door open, stepped inside, letting a touch to the cool night air in. I'm sad we didn't succeed the strength check, not gonna lie. The lodge is lit, with only a few candles on the tables and the counter. Shadows lie thick around the room. A number of people are here, a well-dressed couple at one of the tables. A girl in simple dress dozes near the opposite wall. And at the counter is an untidy dwarf. She's wiping the mugs and glaring at you from the half-open kitchen door. You hear the clanging of pans upon metal, presumably a stove. Kissin looks around with a heavy gaze. Things have gone from bad to worse. We must find the cultists before they flee, and we have no idea what they look like. The people in the lodge look surprised and concerned. Each seems to recognize you and ask themselves, what is the ruler of these lands doing here at such a late hour, flanked by armed guards? Eston hands falls to his weapon. Your Grace, I'm ready to make an arrest, but if you wish to investigate further before making a decision, I'll make sure no one leaves the lodge until you give the order. I'd like to look around and speak with these people. Maybe I'll find something. As you command, Your Grace, no one will leave this house. I'll make sure of that. Keston looks around the hall once again. My advice, take their room keys, their personal belongings, speak to their owner's intent. Often more than their masters would like. Throwing out accusations at random will get us nowhere. We need hard evidence. You first. A woman stands before you wearing a plain dress and a hooded cloak. Her belly is swollen, she is pregnant, and her time is near. I've heard other people calling you Baron, Your Grace. It's an honor to be at your presence. I'm Olika. What are you doing here? I'm taking what rest I can after a long day on the road. I'm a widow. Barely had 2 seasons to mourn my husband. He left me a child. Okay. But a sister in Gralton, God bless her, she's agreed to give me shelter in her house, so I went there. There was nowhere else to go. Where are you from? Galt, Your Grace. I'm from a tiny village near the tract. Guess no one here ever heard about that place. Oh well. It was a long journey for you? I have little coin, Your Grace, so I have to beg traders on the road. Ride their carts. I need a key to your room. Looking for a cultist of a dark goddess. Can you help me? Cultist? That's horrible, but how can I help you? Have you seen anything suspicious? No, I don't think so. Do you know anyone in this hall? First time I've seen these people was when I'd stepped over the threshold of this lodge. Do you know who came to the lodge last? I heard a noise from the kitchen. It was like something fell on the floor. Then this grumpy old lady, Doomra, came out. I should go. Kitchen servant is busy grinding her herbs with mortar, wearing a dress soiled with dark stains, and her hair is knotted in a bun with a few stray hairs poking free. One doesn't appear to notice you as she makes her way to the stove. You notice she's limping badly on her right leg. Before you speak, she turns, sees you, and freezes. I think we got her, boys. Who are you? Name's Susanna. I cook for Tedrim's nobles from Restov. She wipes her hands with her apron. What will it be? What can you tell me about your masters? No quicker road to trouble. Talking about masters, that is. How would you like it if your servants were all gossip about you? They pay regular, not stingy with their coin. They don't yell, so I count myself fortunate. Why are you here, you think? Why are they here, you think? None of my business. Might be they have things to do, but I wouldn't know. I mend, I cook, and I serve. Need a key to your room. Don't have a room except here in the kitchen. Bed's a bench, still warm enough though. What are you cooking? That there's for tomorrow, she hesitates. Tomorrow's midday meal it is. It looks strange and smells odd. You lean over, smell the stew, and immediately flinch. The acrid stink of vinegar feels like a punch in the face. Besides, you can smell some strange spice, which would be appropriate in a dessert, not first count for dinner. Alright, I won't trouble you any longer. We're looking for a criminal who may have fled this way. Have you seen anyone suspicious? What can be seen here, you say? Ask Doomra. She runs the house, she does. Anyone come into the kitchen? Only Doomra came. No doubt checking to see I'm not palming in the silver, as if there's anything worth stealing here, so there's not. The hostess of the lodge doesn't mind you cooking at her kitchen, as if she came here often herself. She throws up her hands. Filth piled in corners, the floor sandaled deep in dirt. Had to work my fingers to the bones to clean the kitchen before I could start a proper meal in this. She curls her lip. This cowshed. Damn. Right, I have to go. Right, this kitchen maiden limps just like our robed runaway. For investigation purposes, we are taking food.
Done and done.
Back door was used recently.
I did as you asked.
Something is burning inside the stove. It was thrown in the fire not long ago. Aha! It looks like something was burned in the stove just before our arrival. You got something to say about this, Santa? No. Okay.
This requires your attention.
Sling staff. Hostess's room key. Now you got something to say?